Hello Creative Thinkers, my name is Jasper and welcome to Creative Thinker Inc., the home of opportunities. Today we want to talk about the uniqueness of culture, and previously we were talking about your economy. What is your economy? People all over the world embrace culture, and a lot of us take for granted what we grew up with, or a lot of us take for granted what we have. When I look at Lyft and seeing that it came from the founder of Lyft coming to Zimbabwe and realizing, Makombi or commuter or omnibuses or taxis are such a cool thing. I can actually take it back home, and he actually became a billionaire. It really never ceases to amaze me, because it's those things that we have on a daily basis that we take for granted. But if we were to think about it and we were able to think of the things that we have on a daily basis and take it international and be able to scale it up and be able for it to be invested, we would actually be multi-billionaires. My point is embracing uniqueness of culture is very important. Again, in this month, we're talking about your economy. Yes, we can talk about the nation's economy, we can talk about different economies, but your economy, what is your economy like? One thing that I really was impressed by our local artists like Oliver Mtukudzi, Thomas Mapfumo, whenever they went out there, people loved them. It wasn't just about Zimbabweans actually going to their shores, but it was actually different people from different countries going to their shores and actually embracing the culture, the beautiful Chimrenga songs, the beautiful Tuku jazz kind of feel, and they could embrace, like when people used to sing in Shona. I was so amazed to see Tuku in America performing in those late night shows, and I was like, wow, that's amazing, because they embraced what? Culture. They embraced what we have. So what is your economy like? What are you going to do with the culture that you grew up in? Are you going to just let it slide and say, okay, I'm just going to embrace the culture from America, or I'm just going to embrace the culture from maybe Nigeria, or I'm going to embrace the South African amapiano sound and take away if you're an artist, that is, if you're an artist, and take away the Sungura sound, and you're like, Sungura is just too lame. But think about it, where Sungura can actually take you if you really market it well, if you really put yourself in that place. Okay, and also let's not just say you're an artist, but let's say as on the business front, how are you going to be different? So for example, the naming of your company, if you name it in your native language, it might actually go global, and you make our native language worth it. So one of the greatest things that we need to do, especially when we're focusing on our economy, let us embrace the uniqueness of our culture. Let us take what we have grown up with and let us find ways to scale those things. Let us find ways to find markets out of Zimbabwe, out of Africa, and spread that culture to the world, and then monetize it and scale it. If Lyft can do it, why can't we do it? So let's embrace our culture. Let us embrace the uniqueness of our culture, and let us create our own economies. Let us do things that are unique, and let us embrace uniqueness in our business. VBD Daily News, making business knowledge easily understandable.